we are replicating wallpaper for 2 rooms, the church's bedroom, as well as the church's dressing room. The church's dressing room, for that space, Frederic picked a very interesting paper called a mamagami paper. It's a type of Japanese paper where they start with a square of kozo or mulberry paper, and then 2 layers of color were laid on, in our case, a yellow paint and then a blue paint. And then as the paper dries, the paper is crinkled and the blue paint over the top comes off, revealing the yellow underpaint. And then on top of that is block printed a pattern that looks sort of like maple seeds. And that paper was created by Adelphi Paper Hangings in Sharon Springs, New York. And that paper Church paired with a wonderful border, very aesthetic movement and feeling of sunflowers, gold sunflowers with a wonderful orange border. For the dressing room paper, we had original paper. The dressing room had a staircase in it that was taken out by Frederic's son Louis and his daughter-in-law Sally. Luckily they put it in the basement at Olana, and we have reinstalled the staircase. And at the top of the staircase they had left the original dressing room paper, so we had almost a whole wall of the paper and the border. So Steve Larson from Adelphi Paper was able to come in and exactly copy what was there. He went ahead and recreated this mamagami process. And it's wonderful to see the new paper blends perfectly in with the original paper. For the church's bedroom, the room I'm in, we didn't have 100% of the pattern. We had about 80%. It was behind the picture rail and behind one of the fireplaces. And from this, we worked with Laura McCoy, who recreated the rest of the pattern for us. The pattern is supposed to replicate sort of a French textile, and that's what all the little lines are, as if they were threads. What's wonderful about putting these replica patterns up on the second floor of Olana is when we create these papers, we're able to put in the gold and silver as it would have looked originally. And on the first floor, this is some of what we've lost at Olana in the stencils. The metallic paints have oxidized and are no longer sparkly.